Hello everyone. Okay, today's video here. Alright, last night I was responding to many of the messages I received the past few weeks, and there was a particular message I wanted to make a response to. This person, can't remember the name, but they asked me how do I handle criticism and trolls, because I guess this person wants to make a channel, and I guess he or she, they're afraid, they don't know how to handle the criticism and the trolls. So I'm gonna just talk a little bit about the different strategies I have for handling this situation. Okay, so the first thing, and I think these all go hand in hand. I'm about to mention staying humble and acknowledging errors and mistakes. If it's, of course, if it's pertaining to language learning, and checking your ego at the door. I think all of these can go hand in hand. So, yeah, check. The first thing you want to do, or first thing I do, is check my ego at the door. Okay, I ask myself several questions. What can I do to be of help to other people? What I'm doing, like how can it help? Like not just benefits for myself, but how can it benefit others? How can this make me a better language learner and person in general? And am I doing this am I doing this to show off? Am I doing this to get some praise? So I kind of ask myself all these questions. And I mean, if if you're doing it to show off, you're only going to go so far with it, and then you're going to have someone come and criticize you, and it's going to hurt you, especially if you're not being humble about it. It's going to hurt you. So after that happens so many times, then you may just give up and close your channel or whatever you may do. So, am I doing this to get the praise? It's the same thing about showing off. If you're just doing it to get the praise, again, you're probably going to get hit by someone. They're going to make some comment. It's not going to be constructive criticism. It's going to be something really, really mean, and it may hurt your feelings, and that's going to be it for you. You're not going to be able to handle it anymore, and you're going to just maybe eventually disappear. So, yeah, how can this make me a better language learner, a better person? I think over these years, ever since I made this channel, I think it's made me a better language learner. Watching some other language learners here on YouTube, and just just staying humble with it and helping out others. I think that's helped me become a better person and being a better language learner in general. What can I do to what can I do to be of help to others? And I'm pretty sure, like, you guys seen all the videos where I made like video responses. I try to make some lesson videos about certain languages like grammar. Someone may ask me, well, I'm having problems with this particle or this construction. I'm not sure how to go about using it. So I will make a video response and explain some things the best I can and try to help out those individuals. So, yeah. Then you have acknowledging errors and mistakes, and acknowledging errors and mistakes. So I always acknowledge the errors and mistakes. I'm a lifetime student, and I'll be always learning languages, so I don't consider myself perfect in any of the languages that I study. So I always tell people if there are some errors, feel free to leave some feedback, constructive feedback, and I'll really appreciate it. And I've gotten a lot of that, like a lot of feedback from a lot of natives or people who are really good at speaking that language, and it's helped me a lot. So, yep. Now, now these trolls here, like I didn't really know. Like a few years ago, I didn't know what a troll was. I just it was like a new term. People were saying trolls, and I didn't really understand. But like, just recently I started understanding what trolls do, and it's quite funny and interesting to me. Like, I've never trolled before, this trolling thing, so I I don't know. I can't really say how it feels to do that, but it seems to me that these people are they're they're doing it for a number of reasons. One reason could probably be they're not getting enough attention, like not just on YouTube, but probably in their personal lives. They just don't have a lot going on, and maybe they're not really social. Then you have those who they probably just don't like you. They probably don't like you, so they go undercover and they just try to try to piss you off in some way by leaving some weird nasty comments. So yeah, I look at like my strategy. I just when I get these people come to my channel or whatever, they leave some pretty nasty stuff on my channel or on my videos. I mean, I just look back at those things I just talked about, like the checking my ego at the door and considering error mistakes and just considering like, well, what possible things that these people can say. Like, it's like, okay, so they may say something about who I am, my race or my sex or my religion. You got to take those in consideration too, especially, here on YouTube. You don't know who's leaving these comments, so they can say anything. So you got to think about those. If you just get on here making videos and not taking those in consideration, it's like you're setting yourself up. Because when it happens, then, your feelings get hurt, you be offended, and that'll be it. That'll be the end. So, yeah, I just basically, I don't know, I look at these trolls, when I get these type of messages, I just respond to them like a normal. I look at them as like a normal normal person, a normal subscriber. I just respond back in a positive way. I don't respond back negative, like using negative stuff, because it just won't work. It's not going to put out the fire. You can't put fire out with fire. So I just respond positively. And I also will subscribe to them or just invite them as a friend, and that will probably calm them down, because now they'll see that, oh, now I'm getting some sort of attention, and I can't get to this guy, because I mean that's all they're trying to do is get to you, and they want you to respond back negatively or make a video response, which I have before, but yeah, that's all they want. So. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. That's how I handle the trolls. And, like, it hasn't really been that bad lately. Like, I used to get a whole bunch of trolls, like a year ago, but it just seems to have calmed down. Maybe they just, I don't know. I can honestly say they will have wasted their time coming to my channel, because they, like I just told you, they're not going to get anything back from me but positively. And I don't know how trolls feel when they troll people's channels or whatnot, but they're not going to get it from my channel, so they will waste their time. So I don't really delete comments. I will delete them if they're like several, like 9 or 10. Like if it just starts getting out of control, I start deleting the comments. But if they make like a couple comments, I just leave them up, and just subscribe to them or add them as a friend. I mean, that's all I really do. Because if I do delete the comment, then it's like they won. If you delete the comments, it's like, oh, I got him. He deleted my comment, and they'll come back and do it again and do it again, do it again, do it again. So, I mean, I just leave it as is. So that's just me, though. I'm not saying you guys should do that. That's just my strategy. That's how I handle these trolls and the criticism. So, yeah, that's it. So, I mean, if you're interested in making a channel, I don't know, like, you might want to consider those things, and you're going to have that stuff is going to happen. So you just got to be strong. So it's made me a stronger person, and I'm gonna continue to make these videos, and whatever I'm doing here on YouTube, it's not going to stop me. So yeah, that's how I handle the situation. So but anyway, that's the end of this video. Let me know if you have any other questions or anybody else, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for viewing.